Thorley, and the book that I'm doing, this is the Orbis Pictus, and it's Children of the Dust Bowl, the story of the school at Weed Patch by Jerry Stanley. And this was a great book. It won the 1993 Orbis Pictus Award. The copyright date was 1992. It was illustrated with photographs. It is about the farmers of the Dust Bowl in Oklahoma and following the Great Depression and their struggle and how they sold everything and moved to California in hopes of having more opportunities there, only to find that there were not for many. And they were living in squalor, basically as animals. They were not treated with basic human respect. They were treated very poorly by the residents of California. This story in particular happened in Kern County, California. And Leo Hart, the superintendent of the schools, decided to pull together enough resources to help the people at Weed Patch Camp build their own school and have a separate curriculum that would benefit them in the future, so they could assimilate back into society and be accepted by the people in California. The school became a great success. It actually stands still. I wasn't able to remember if they still use it. I don't think it's still being used today, but it does still stand as a school. I don't think it's used as a school anymore, but it did eventually open to everybody. And so the story was wonderful. It teaches children about community, and it also teaches them to really respect everybody with the same decency that they would expect to be treated with. Whether a child is poor or wealthy, everybody deserves basic human respect. The photos really allowed children to see what it was like and how how poor they really were. They were, wearing burlap sacks and didn't have shoes and very filthy conditions, didn't have food most of the time. So it was a real eye-opener. Also, I think that a fun activity for them would be to design and create their own ideal school. What kind of activities, what kind of classes would be offered? What would they have to learn? What would their school look like? Who would attend the school? Would they have rules? And if so, what rules would they be? So I think that would be kind of fun for them to just create their own learning environment, what their ideal learning environment would be. But this is a great book. Actually, my personal reflection for this book is I was born in that county where this happened. I was an Air Force brat, so I was born in Kern County, California on Edwards Air Force Base, which is near where this was, so I was really able to relate to the story. I wasn't aware that that actually took place until I read the story, so I think having that government resource there was probably very beneficial for them. Anyway, a good book. I would recommend it. Thank you.